Hi guys, I welcome you back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in, subscribing, liking, and also commenting to the channel, guys. I want us to look at the initiation part, when one has to undergo the initiation road, to go actually and finally twasa. Eventually no one wants to go through that road, guide, because clearly it is the hardest, the most challenging road one can actually undergo. Okay, but eventually it has to happen, right? Because it's part of your journey, it's part of who you are. Okay, reason why we undergo the initiation part is because first and foremost is for discipline. One cannot discipline oneself, especially when it comes to you healing your own spiritual health, guys. It's gonna be tough. Hence, you need a mentor, of which is Ukobela, to actually help you through that road. Okay, the discipline, so that you can actually connect with your own spiritual guides. Okay, yeah, because really it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be challenging. And another thing is the fact that we end up going for initiation simply because it comes as an enforcement that is actually being forced. It's like a force, because we take long to actually accept the calling. We take long to actually accept that this is us, this is who we are. Okay, and by taking that long, the ancestors tend to be angry, tend to be not nice with you, Moreover, they don't take no for an answer. So it comes as something that is actually being forced onto you. And it's not nice, because you go there, maybe you are sick, you go there, maybe your legs are not even functioning, you go there maybe because you can't even speak properly, or you're seeing things, they're unspoken, guys. Okay, so that's where you find yourself being in a position where you have no choice but to be initiated, of which it's quite wrong. It's very wrong, because it puts you in a situation where you are not submissive, you did not submit, you did not accept, you were not ready. It is something that was actually enforced to you, and it becomes way too harder for you to understand, way too harder for you to adapt. It becomes very, very much difficult because of those facts only. So how will you be able to concentrate? How would you be able to learn? Eventually you will end up not learning anything, because it's something that is being enforced, right? You do things for the sake of doing them. Before you know it, the time is no longer on your side. Eventually the initiation is over, you have to go back home with the hope that you healed, right? You hoping that now I should be completely healed and get back to my old normal self, of which then you must be prepared for another surprise, because once you finish, that's a transformation, guys. You're transforming to become your higher self, and now you are this changed person. Things will change, your routine will change, how you do things will change. It will never definitely be the same. Okay, so how do you deal with that? Moreover, I feel like being initiated really, it comes with its own trauma, because you'll be traumatized. Firstly, you're traumatized that you have to leave your family behind, you have to leave everything, you have to leave your loved ones, everything, guys, and go and live somewhere, try and adapt, try and understand your new life. Okay, the next thing, you have to go back home and readapt. It's very hard. And the next thing, a lot has changed. Even you yourself, you've transformed, you've become this new person. It becomes natural, yes, guys, because the things that you used to do before, they won't be that familiar with you. You find it strange, or it just doesn't feel right, it just doesn't feel good. It comes with that, the transformation comes with that. So you don't have to be hard on yourself, or wait for that time where your ancestors are actually that angry with you, because it's not going to be easy for you to actually narrate. It's not going to be easy for you to actually accept your gift. So all in all, you'll be dealing with you not accepting your gift, but then there you are living it. It's difficult. It's like an enforcement. You are angry at yourself. You are angry with who you're becoming. You are angry with life itself. You are angry with your own spiritual guides. You want it to be healed. You want things to fall into place. It's not going to happen. It's going to take forever, guys. It's going to take forever. So you have to take one step at a time. Yeah, it's easier said than done, you know. Very much easier said than done. What can we do? That's just the price you get to pay for being a spiritual person. So taking it one step at a time and not being angry. Don't be angry at yourself, or be angry that you have this gift. It's something that you should cherish. It's something that you should be proud of. But you know, it's hard. It just doesn't come easy, as in like accepting it like that, and the road become even tough. And because you have not accepted, you have not submitted yourself completely. You know, you still worried, you still worry about the people that you've left from behind, you know, things and stuff like that. So what is it that you're gonna learn there? You're not gonna learn anything. The next thing you back, you don't know this, you don't know that, you don't know this, you don't know that, and now the blame games begin. The blame game begin. No, they did not teach me this. What if they did? What if they did and you just did not listen? What if they did and you were not that attentive? What if they did and you were not just interested? And now you want to know. You have that yearning to understand what is happening, because now you have to live it. It is your life now. It's your life. You have to live it. So how are you going to deal with that? How are you going to deal with that? You can't go back and reinitiate. You cannot. So cherish that moment between you and your spiritual teacher. Okay, it's very important to cherish those moments. Listen, because that is the time for you to actually listen to your own. That's the time for you to actually listen to your mentor, learn from them as much as you can, guys. Exactly, because that's that time. It's only that time, because you can't be when you are fully initiated and now you're becoming a nag. You be calling your mentor. You call your mentor time and time again, asking this, asking that. Remember that once you leave, your mentor still have something or someone to initiate, or some other things to attend. Okay, guys. So make use of the time when it's being presented to you. Okay, there's a reason for actually everything. There's a reason for actually everything. So it doesn't have to be something like an enforcement or something that is actually being forced to us, because it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be, you won't find peace there. You won't find joy there. You have to enjoy being your new self. You know, you have to enjoy embarking in that journey. Okay, for some years, people tend to adapt way quicker, but some they don't. You know, some they don't. They find it difficult. They even end up going home without even adapting. And I feel like it's trauma. They become traumatized to a point where they are not even understanding. So they treat this gift as a disease. So because it's a disease, I'm going to be healed and get rid of it. It's something that you're trying to get rid of. It's something that you're trying to understand, because it's part of you. It's part of who you are. You need to live this. So how are you going to live this if you're not understanding? You need to understand the type of gift that you possess so that you can live it. I mean, now it is your life. It will be your lifestyle now. Okay. So if you want to get rid of it, nothing will actually work for you. You will only face challenges, problems, and all that. Okay. Eventually, yes, problems do resurface in our lives as part of the training, maybe depending on the type of the gift that you possess. Maybe you're supposed to heal, maybe you're supposed to look for the needy, to look out for the needy, or take care of the orphans and all that. So how are you going to do that if you don't know how it feels like to be hungry, how it feels like to be broke, how it feels like to not have a shelter to live? You know, so you have to go through those life challenges as some part of training. Okay, and that's how you become an empath. okay? Because you can feel someone else's pain. You know exactly how it feels like to be hungry. You know exactly how it feels like to be lost. You know, such things, okay? So they happen for a reason, so that you become strong, so that you become the best version of yourself. And then, you know, as you embark in your journey, it's like, it's fulfilling, and you understand it better, and your content, you know, you content because you understand and you know, and it becomes way too easy for you to narrate, and people really understand you, and they find it easy with you, because clearly you've been there, you've done that, you know it's not enjoyable. Okay, guys, so the message really here is that when you have a spiritual calling, when they call you guys, sabela, guys, answer your calling at the right time. Don't wait for the time where your guys will actually be forcing you to go there. It's not gonna be nice. You will not eventually learn anything. You will not enjoy being you. You will hate yourself for that fact only. Okay, so it's very important to be submissive sometimes, you know, to accept things as they come. Then you will be amazed with the result. Don't overthink or try and write your story before anything else. You know, we don't know. You might go and be initiated, but that doesn't necessarily mean you will come back and be a healer and heal people. You know, we all have different journeys. Maybe you have to do something, you know, in the community. Maybe you have to do something, you know, maybe you have to be just a motivational speaker. That's your way of healing. You will heal people through speaking without doing anything. Or, you know, it depends, guys, on your journey. What journey are you in? For some of you, maybe you will be a poet. For some of you, maybe you will be even a writer, guys. You've been there, you've done that. You can be a writer, perhaps. For some of you, you know, even a painter. It depends, guys. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to come back and now uyashayela manje uyashayela uyathwasisa nawe. There is no such thing as therefore. Okay, so we don't have to be hard on ourselves or perhaps compare, you know, it just wouldn't work. Just focus, listen to your own guys as they teach you day in and day out. Remember that we are forever students. We learn every day, then we grow every day, okay? Sometimes we just don't have to let our egos be bigger than our IQ, okay? Because that's where we get lost, okay? Even I myself, I learn every day. That's just how life is, okay? If you stop learning, then you stop growing. If you stop growing, then why are you here? Okay, so yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Do subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up. Until then, guys, I'm sending you light. Bye bye.